What if I told you there's a way to stay in a woman's mind even when she's trying not to think about you? A way that ensures your presence lingers long after you've walked away, echoing in her thoughts like a half-remembered dream. Most men fail at this because they believe attraction is created through sheer effort. They think the more they chase, the more they'll impress, the more attention they lavish, the more she'll remember them. But Machiavelli, one of history's greatest observers of human behavior, from princes to pawns, taught the exact opposite. People become obsessed with what they can't fully grasp or fully possess. It's the enigma that captivates, the unattainable that haunts. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stick with me until the end. Because what you're about to hear won't just revolutionize your dating life, it'll reshape your entire mindset as a man, turning you from a pursuer into a force of subtle power. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a guy standing in front of a woman he likes. He's smiling too much, talking too fast, spilling compliments like confetti, trying a little too hard to win her over. She's polite, nods along, but as soon as he leaves, poof, he's gone from her mind. Why? Because she's already figured him out. He was predictable, attainable, emotionally laid bare. No mystery, no intrigue. Just another open book gathering dust. Now, imagine another guy, calm, composed, like a still lake hiding depths. He listens more than he speaks. When he does talk, every word lands with weight, like a stone skipped across water, creating ripples. He's warm but not needy, present but not glued to her side. And when he leaves, she feels it, an unanswered question hanging in the air. That question, it's the seed of obsession, sprouting in the quiet moments when her mind wanders. This is the first Machiavellian principle. Uncertainty fuels attraction, and predictability kills it. When she can map out your every move like a well-worn path, you fade into the background noise of her life. But when she can't quite pin you down, her thoughts keep circling back, probing the edges of the unknown. What is he thinking right now? Why does he act that way? Why can't I figure him out completely? Humans are wired to chase what eludes them. It's evolutionary, primal. Curiosity isn't just a spark. It's the first door to desire, and once it's cracked open, obsession slips right in. Building on that, the second principle is emotional control, the art of the unflinching gaze in the face of chaos. Machiavelli observed that rulers lose their thrones not to superior armies, but to their own impulsive reactions, letting emotions dictate strategy. Men in the game of attraction commit the same fatal error. You get a delayed text, and panic sets in double messages, overthinking, spiraling. Instant jealousy flares up at a mention of another guy. You over-explain your feelings, desperate for reassurance. Or she pulls back a bit, and your confidence crumbles like wet sand. In those moments, your value plummets. You become just another predictable guy, emotionally fragile, needy, crumbling under uncertainty like every ex she's forgotten. But the man she can't shake, he's centered, unshakable, a rock in the storm. He doesn't lash out or cling. He doesn't try to control her moods or reactions. He masters his own. This composure, it's rare in a world of knee-jerk emotions, and rarity is memorable. She'll replay your calm in her head, wondering how you stay so steady, and that wonder pulls her deeper. The third principle is presence, not the loud, flashy, hey, look at me, circus act, but that quiet, undeniable power that fills a room without a word. Machiavelli knew people don't follow cold logic. They chase emotional impact, the gut feeling that lingers. In attraction, this is your secret weapon. Speak with intention, not filler. Let your words carry purpose. Stay calm under pressure. Hold steady eye contact that says more than a monologue. Keep your voice low and even, like a rumble of thunder on the horizon. She might forget the exact conversation, the jokes or stories, but she'll never erase how it felt to be near you, the electric charge in the air, the subtle command of the moment, that emotional imprint. It draws her thoughts back like a magnet, replaying the comfort of your aura, the effortless humor that slipped in naturally, the way you steered the vibe without forcing a thing. True presence isn't performed, it's embodied, and it's utterly magnetic. Now, the fourth principle: become rare by living a real, unapologetic life. Don't fake busyness with games or excuses that's transparent and weak. Instead, genuinely build your empire. Chase your goals with ferocity. Sculpt your body through discipline. Secure your finances like a fortress. Forge your future with unbreakable will. Machiavelli spotted it centuries ago. People covet what's hard to reach, like a peak shrouded in mist. When your life overflows with purpose, your time becomes a precious commodity. And when your time is gold, your attention hits like a spotlight in the dark. Most guys dole out interest like it's free candy. Endless texts, constant availability, zero cost. But from a hive, you man, it's sunlight, warm, scarce, and utterly addictive. She notices you're not always at her beck and call, that your world doesn't revolve around her orbit. Suddenly, she's the one maneuvering to fit into your schedule. The distance you create isn't rejection, it's space for desire to breathe and grow. She thinks about you more because you're not everywhere. Absence sharpens the edge of want. The fifth principle is subtle influence, the masterstroke of planting emotional seeds rather than bulldozing with demands. Rushing guys create pressure, like a storm cloud building too fast. Pushy ones spark resistance, walls going up brick by brick. But the clever ones, they sow tiny, meaningful moments that take root quietly. A thoughtful compliment that catches her off guard, not generic flattery, but something that shows you see her depths. A perfectly timed smile that lingers in the silence. A shared glance or quiet pause that's just between you two, electric with unspoken potential. These aren't grand gestures, they're vines creeping through her thoughts. When she's alone, scrolling late at night, drifting off to sleep, her mind replays them, your voice wrapping around a word, your gaze holding hers a beat too long, the warmth of your presence like a ghost. Those seeds you planted, her imagination waters them, turning whispers into echoes she can't ignore. But the sixth principle is the crown jewel, the most potent weapon in your arsenal. Make your absence felt like a void that demands filling. Machiavelli penned that a leader's true power shines brightest in withdrawal, when their shadow looms larger than their form. In attraction, it's no different. Walk away calmly, with dignity intact and zero drama. No begging, no outbursts, just poised exit. This ignites one of psychology's deepest fires, the fear of loss, that primal dread of something valuable slipping away. Average guys crumble when she distances. They flood her with texts, plead for closure, chase like hounds after a fox. But the man etched in her mind, he releases without fear, and that flips the script. She realizes, he doesn't need me to complete him. Losing me doesn't rattle his core. He must have options, a life richer than this moment. That realization gnaws at her. Why didn't he fight? Where is he now? What adventures pull him away? Your silence roars louder than any argument, turning her curiosity into compulsion. And let's extend this further with a seventh principle, drawn from Machiavelli's shadows. Cultivate selective vulnerability, the art of revealing just enough to humanize without handing over the keys. Total mystery can feel cold, distant, but a glimpse into your inner world, shared sparingly, creates intimacy without weakness. Share a story from your past not to seek pity, but to show resilience. Admit a flaw not as confession, but as proof of self-awareness. This isn't emotional dumping, Its strategic openness, like parting clouds to reveal a hidden sun. She feels trusted, special, but the full picture remains yours. Her mind fills in the blanks, weaving you deeper into her narrative, wondering what other layers lie beneath. Eighth principle: master the rhythm of pursuit and retreat, like a dance where you lead with invisible steps. Machiavelli advised princes to advance and withdraw in calculated waves, never constant, always dynamic. In attraction, vary your energy, intense connection one moment, thoughtful space the next. Pull her in with undivided focus, then step back to let her lean forward. This push-pull isn't manipulation, it's the pulse of excitement, keeping her off balance in the best way. Predictability bores, this rhythm addicts, her thoughts anticipating your next move like a cliffhanger in her favorite show. Ninth, amplify through social proof, subtly showcasing your world without bragging. Machiavelli knew alliances build empires. Surround yourself with quality people, pursuits that scream value. Let her see or hear about your circle, friends who respect you, passions that light you up. Not through boasts, but organic glimpses. A photo from an event, a casual mention of a project. Humans are social creatures. She values you more when others do. Her mind wanders to why you're sought after, fueling envy, tinged desire. Tenth and final, evolve continuously, embodying growth that inspires awe. Machiavelli warned against stagnation. Princes who rest on laurels fall. As a man, never plateau. Learn, adapt, refine. She senses your upward trajectory, your hunger for more, and it mirrors her own aspirations. You're not just memorable, you're aspirational, her thoughts drifting to a future where she joins that ascent. This is true Machiavellian mastery. Influence without forcing, attract without chasing, dominate a mind without ever raising your voice. Forge connections that echo eternally, built on psychology's timeless truths. So if you want a woman to think about you constantly, obsessively, here's the unvarnished truth. Don't force it. Ignite her curiosity. Don't evoke her feelings. Don't over-explain. Steal your frame. Don't be perpetually available. Embrace rarity. Don't drown her in words. Craft indelible moments. Don't fear losing her. Dread losing your essence. And extend that with growth, rhythm, and proof that you're a man worth pondering. When you embody mystery, composure, purpose, subtle influence, and these extended layers, you don't just visit her thoughts, you take up residence effortlessly. If this extended dive helped you grasp attraction on a profound, transformative level, smash that like button, subscribe for more mind-shifting content, and drop a comment. Which principle hits hardest for you, and how will you apply it first? Thanks for watching, legends. Until next time, if you crave it even longer, shorter, more intense, poetic, dramatic, or tailored for YouTube gold, just say the word. I can evolve it further. Yeah.